Hello, partners, customers, and all fans of technology trends. It's your old pal and host of the Akamai Partner Champions podcast, Nick Watkins. Now, if you're listening to this, you're probably looking for the secret sauce to partner success. Or maybe you just got lost looking for a great recipe for lasagna. Either way, you're in the right place because today we are serving up some serious partner excellence. Now, today we're looking at a masterclass in how to take the breadth of the Akamai portfolio from cloud to edge and turn that into a major win. Joining me today is Pasquale Patricelli from NEVERHACK, a partner that is quite literally hacking the code to success. See what I did there, huh? NEVERHACK is a powerhouse in cybersecurity, bringing over 100 years of collective experience to deliver cutting-edge, accessible, and innovative security to over 600 customers around the globe. And balancing out that equation, we have the legendary Lara Del Pin, representing Akamai as our channel sales expert in Italy. Lara has seen it all and knows exactly how our partners can leverage the ecosystem to grow their business. Lara, Pasquale, benvenuti. Welcome to the show.
Ciao Nick, thank you. It's great to be here. And no lasagna today. I'm on a diet, just good business strategies.
Thanks, Nick. Happy to be here to represent NEVERHACK.
Now let's dive right in. Pasquale, for the partners listening who might not know who NEVERHACK is, beyond having a name that sounds like a hero in a science fiction movie, what is your superpower and how do you approach the market?
We definitely like to think of ourselves as a defender of the digital universe. But in reality, NEVERHACK is all about a consultative approach. We don't just sell software, we layer our expertise on top of it. Whether it's security awareness, segmentation, or infrastructure, we look at the customer pain point holistically. We aren't just a reseller, we are specialized extension of their security team.
I love that. That's the line we have to capture. Extension of the team. Now, rumor has it, you guys have been on a bit of a winning streak with Akamai. I hear whispers of a deal in the aerospace sector and something involving a major public sector deal. So I'm going to ask, can you spill the sauce on this one?
Yes, absolutely. We are very proud of this. The first one, involving a company in the aerospace sector, was an important achievement related to Akamai Guardicore segmentation. The customer had a massive sprawling infrastructure and was struggling with visibility. They needed to lock down critical assets without breaking legacy application. Because we specialized in this deep level of infrastructure security, we were able to show them how Guardicore can provide the visibility instantly. With the adoption of Akamai Guardicore, the customer implemented a software-defined micro-segmentation architecture, gaining much deeper and more detailed visibility in communication between server, application, and workloads. This increased transparency enabled not only the definition of enforcement of granular and dynamic policies without introducing new physical appliances, but also improved security event management by allowing faster identification of anomalies and timely threat mitigation. As a result, the attack surface was reduced and the overall security governance became more effective and centralized. Additionally, this helped ensure compliance with the new NIS2 requirement. This increased visibility made it possible not only to define and enforce granular and dynamic policies without introducing new physical appliances, but also to improve security event management by enabling faster anomaly detection and timely threat mitigation. As a result, the attack surface was reduced and the overall security governance became more effective and centralized. Moreover, this also enabled them to be compliant with the new NIS2 requirements.
That's the piece that is huge. The visibility piece is massive. It's like turning on the lights in your basement. All of a sudden, you see where all the spiders are, right? And tell me a little bit more about the public sector deal.
Yeah. In this case, the customer need, as in the case for many other public administration, was to ensure service continuity for citizens through their institutional portals. To address this requirement, we recommended to the customer adopt the Akamai Content Delivery Network solution together with the anti-DDoS protection in order to secure and optimize the delivery of online services. A configuration was implemented in a short time, capable of addressing two main aspects. The first related to the posture by extending the caching strategy to cover over 90% of the pages accessed. The second, based on the implementation of dynamic security rules. The combination of advanced caching and security layer enabled the customer to fully achieve their objective. In the past 2 years, no service disruption caused by attack have occurred, ensuring operational continuity, stability, and a high level of protection for citizens facing digital services.
It's such a cool use case. Now, Lara, I want to bring you in here because we have a partner selling segmentation in the aerospace sector and content delivery in the public sector. This feels like that perfect example of Akamai breadth that we always talk about.
Exactly, Nick. This is the dream scenario for our partner ecosystem. What NEVERHACK has done here is brilliant because they aren't pigeonholing themselves. Many partners start just with one pillar, maybe just security or just cloud. But Pasquale and the NEVERHACK team understand that the customer's problem doesn't exist in a silo. So by delivering the full Akamai portfolio, they can say yes to the CISO who needs segmentation and also yes to that team that needs continuity.
So, for the other partners listening, Lara, what's the lesson here?
Well, the lesson is very easy. Don't leave the money on the table. If your trust is for security, ask about their compute needs. If you deliver content, ask about their API security issues. NEVERHACK's success comes from that consultative trust. They solve the business problem using whichever Akamai tools fits best.
I agree. And to add to that, it's about trust. The customer trusted us on security. So when we proposed Akamai to ensure service continuity, they listened. If we had only focused on the product, we wouldn't have uncovered that opportunity.
Absolutely. I love that. Like, this is gold, and this is for all the partners listening. Cross selling isn't just a sales tactic, it actually involves solving the customer's problem and making their lives easier. Sticking with the theme of solving problems, we can't talk about Europe or Italy without talking about the C word, compliance. Now, Pasquale, how is the regulatory landscape, things like DORA or NIS2, impacting your customer conversations?
It is actually the number one driver right now. In Italy and Europe generally, NIS2 and DORA are forcing companies to stop treating security as an option. For example, with the Guardicore deal, I mentioned compliance was the trigger. They had to demonstrate network segregation to the auditors. You can't just draw a diagram on a napkin anymore. You need proof of enforcement. We position Akamai not just as security, but as compliance assurance. It takes the conversation from the ET room to the boardroom.
See that is perfect. Laura, I mean, are you seeing the same across the region? Are partners using compliance as a lever here?
Well, absolutely. Well, the smart partners are compliance impose a deadline, and nothing motivates a budget release like a deadline. So partners who can speak the language of DORA, like resilience, reporting, risk management, are winning. And Akamai's platform support this beautifully because we offer that end-to-end visibility and protection. It makes the auditor's jobs easier, which makes the CISO life easier at the end.
Making the CISO's life easier. That is basically the holy grail of what we all try to do here. Now, I have to touch on the two letters that have found their way into every security conversation as of late, and of course, that's AI. Pasquale, how is AI changing the game for you? Are customers asking for AI, or are they scared of AI attacks?
It is both. On one side, the threat landscape is evolving. Phishing is getting smarter, deeper, and harder to spot because of a generative AI. This is where our security awareness training come in. We had to train employee to spot AI generated fakes and which is much harder than spotting the old Prince of Nigeria emails.
I miss the prince, man. He seemed like such a generous guy.
We all miss the simplicity, but on the other side, AI is driving infrastructure needs. Our customers want to run models and they need distributed compute. This is where Akamai's distributed cloud becomes very interesting for inference at the edge. It is a conversation we are just starting to have, but it is growing fast.
And Nick, I add that for our partners. AI is an efficiency tool. So Akamai is embedding AI into our security products, like API security, for instance, to hunt threats faster. So partners don't need to become data scientists. They just need to leverage the Akamai platform, which has the AI built in. It makes the partner look smarter and makes their job easier and definitely faster.
Work smarter, not harder. That is my motto.
Exactly.
All right, we are coming up on time, so I want to do a quick lightning round of advice. For a partner right now, maybe there's a reseller in the UK or a distributor in Germany, and they want to replicate NEVERHACK's success. What is one sentence of advice that you would give them?
Well, mine is simple. Leverage the channel team. Don't try to learn the whole portfolio alone. Call us. We have engineers, we have specialists, and people like me who want to help you pitch this complex solution to your customers.
Pasquale?
Be curious. Don't just take the order for the renewal. Ask about the cloud strategy. Ask about the compliance head cache. The Akamai portfolio is a toolbox. You have to look for the nail.
The portfolio is a toolbox. Look for the nail. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Lara, Pasquale, thank you so much for joining us. This has been incredibly insightful. NEVERHACK is clearly crushing it. And Lara, thanks for steering the ship in Italy.
Grazie, Nick.
Thank you so much, Nick.
And for all of you partners and champions listening out there, remember, whether you're stopping a breach or building a cloud, you've got the tools. Go out there and win. And until next time, this has been the Akamai Channel Champions podcast.